It's that time of year. Christmas and New Year's are in the rearview mirror, but the bills aren't. Up ahead in the distance, you see a shimmering light. Yeah, it's spring break. Hotel Florida. Oh wait, you're not a kid. You're not spring break dancing anymore. But you've got to get out of the cold somehow. And then you remember the Miami Open. Novak Djokovic is playing this year. Who knows how many more times you'll get to see the GOAT of tennis in action. And who doesn't like Miami in March? Anything to rationalize a Florida getaway despite being a little tight on wherewithal. And then your spouse reminds you of your Roth IRA and suggests, why not take a loan from your Roth IRA? And you respond, great idea. I'll look into it. Adding, you wouldn't want to come along, would you? You're not sure which answer you'd prefer until you hear it. And then you know you'd have preferred the other answer. Well, consider this your looking into it episode. The first thing to look into is if a loan from a Roth is even a thing. Can you borrow from your Roth IRA? The short answer is no. There are no loan provisions for IRAs, Roth or traditional. That's in contrast to 401ks, which typically have a loan option. There is a way to work around it, and when you're done working around it, you'll have effectively taken a loan from your Roth IRA and paid it back. No fuss, no muss. I'll walk you through the steps. First, a recap of the beauty of a Roth IRA. The Roth is the tax wrapper around an investment. The investment inside your Roth supplies the rate of return. The Roth wrapper determines how it is taxed. The money you contribute to a Roth IRA is after-tax money. Money you've already settled up with Uncle Sam on. You've already paid the tax. You can always take out those already taxed contributions anytime, tax-free and penalty-free. What's in question are the earnings or growth, the gains of the account. What happens to those when you take them out? There are different rules and tax penalties depending on your age and if you've had the account for 5 years. We'll go over those in another episode. Today, we're assuming all the money you take out, you put back. We're trying to replicate a loan. And here's the magic move that can turn this into a de facto loan. It's called a 60-day rollover. If you take money out of your Roth and then return it within 60 days, the whole transaction will be tax and penalty-free. Be sure to get it done with time to spare. You don't want to mess with the IRS and seek a private letter ruling to waive the 60 days. Here's the steps. Contact your Roth IRA provider. Tell them you'd like to take a Roth distribution or a Roth withdrawal. They can send a check or move the money electronically to your bank account. Mark the 60 days on your calendar. Back off about 10 days for a buffer. The clock starts when you receive the funds, not when you request them. Now, go have your fun in the sun. Miami, here we come. Vacation done? Gather your funds and make your plan to put them back in your Roth. Check your calendar and get it done with time to spare. A downside of taking money out of your Roth is the opportunity cost. The opportunity for those funds to grow if they were still in the Roth and working for you. Yeah, it's a tricky trade. Fun in the sun now, or more money down the road. My little example here was certainly not an emergency. I wouldn't tap my Roth, my retirement money, for a vacation or anything other than a true emergency. Life is a balance. Only you can decide what's more important to you. Bottom line, there is no loan on a Roth. A 60-day rollover is effectively a short-term loan. If you pull the Roth trigger, it's 60 days. No fuss, no muss. And no sloth with the Roth. The Roth 60-day rollover, that is. Put the money back where it belongs.